I have 3 boy icks, 3 girl icks, and 1 relationship ick.
When you say boy ick, do you mean things
Icks.
that boys do that ick girls out,
Yeah.
or things that ick boys out?
Things that boys do that ick girls out.
Okay, understood.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's start with those.
Yeah, those will be more fun.
Okay. So starting off pretty simple. When guys are too nice, it's a ick
Yeah.
for girls. It's definitely an ick.
Yeah.
Suspicious.
Either you want something or you have no self-esteem. It's
Yeah.
one of the two.
Yeah. And usually I feel like those guys always end up being the girl's best friend.
Yeah.
They're too nice.
That's a like easy way to be the best friend.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, the next one. It's a bit more specific.
Oh shit.
When he eats something hot and does the
So
Such
I
an
can't
ick.
eat. So I mean I can't eat food anymore. That's what you're saying. We can't eat food.
No, I mean it's just these are
Like
very
guys cannot have
specific
soup now.
things.
We can't have soup anymore.
No, it's just like when you're trying to cool it down. It's not an ick for me.
Yeah,
But this
okay,
is just,
so if someone takes a bite of a hot pizza
yeah.
and the cheese is just like flaming and the
Yeah.
sauce is flaming and the whole thing is just like
Yeah. That's exactly
Wow.
the ick that some girls have
Wow.
on the internet. Just wait for it to cool down.
can't even eat the food he's paying for. Oh my god.
This is so funny because I saw a thread where this guy he was just recording his screen and he saw an ick on Twitter and then he scrolls to his notes and he adds it to the list and it's like 120 or something. It
God.
was so funny because it's like we just can't live anymore.
You can't, yeah,
It's funny.
guys can't.
But it isn't. It is
Can't
an
have
ick. I
soup.
can see how it could be an ick.
Yeah.
but yeah, that one was pretty specific. Yeah. Okay. The next one. When he says that's lit.
That is
I think
ick.
that's a big ick. That's a universal ick.
Yeah, I feel like anyone who says that for me is an ick.
Yeah.
Especially like I'm seeing a lot of like Indian teenagers using it and I'm just like
That's so lit, bro.
like it just
Like,
it doesn't suit you. And
yeah.
like there was this thing, another ick, not on this, just from my side. There was a phase in between where all these Indian kids were dabbing.
Okay, to be fair,
I was don't.
I
No,
used
don't.
to do some of these things. There's no proof of it, I hope. But I
No.
used to do some of these things.
But
because I
did
thought
you
they
do
were
it ironically to be funny, or did you do it because you thought you were cool
No,
and
no, I
you're
did it
dabbing?
ironically. No. I used to just
Then
make
it's
fun
fine.
of
No,
people.
then it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
That is allowed. Anything in satire is best. But I know a lot of like, I mean, I don't know them, but I've seen
Yeah.
a lot of these like teenagers, helicopter, like teenage kids, something, and like on the not now. I'm saying this thing was like 4-5 years back. This dabbing trend.
Yeah.
It's not recent.
Yeah.
So back then, when I was also 20, it's not like I'm 25 and I'm seeing teenagers on Snap and such. When I was 20 and these
Yeah.
teenagers were like 17, 18, 19, I'd see so many on their like Snap stories or Insta stories just like casually, hey, bro, what's up, bro? Yeah, man, go up. I'm like, stop existing. And it's all these Indian kids, so just like that irritates me
Yeah.
more because it's not like it's not yours. Yeah. Even when you see like in movies or TV shows or even in real life where you see Europeans or Americans, when they see an Indian, they're like, namaste. For me, even that's an ick because it's like if you don't use it generally, don't use it.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to. I don't remember the last time I said namaste, apart from now,
Yeah.
and I'm Indian.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it's not yours, either use it if you use it all the time. I'm not that person who's like, namaste is only for. No, it's not about that.
Yeah.
But if you're using it only when you see a brown person, I wouldn't say it's racist. It's just icking.
It's culturally appropriation. Cultural appropriation.
Yeah, that's also fine to an extent. If you know that that family is like that. Like if I
Maybe.
have a friend who's European and in my family there's a tradition of saying namaste, and I inform him or her that hey, just out of respect can you just say namaste to my parents, that's separate.
Yeah.
That's more cultural respecting or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you're just only doing it because that's what you that's ick. That's why when these kids were dabbing, I was like, No! Stop it!
It's almost like an insult, I think.
Yeah, we see a lot in Dubai.
Yeah.
All these like
Oh, yeah.
chappari Indian kids thinking they're cool.
Bro, yeah. 100%. We used to have a term for it also, I can't remember.
Yeah, burger.
No.
Chomu.
No, not like now, recently.
Chomu, chappari.
You know those kids who used to go to the Dubai Mall? Like recently it was a fad. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
If you know the word I'm talking about, please comment it down below.
Kids who go to Dubai Mall.
No, it was like, there was this whole thing here where they had knives out, like these teenage kids, and they would have like knives and stuff, and there was this huge fight in the Dubai Mall that had happened. Such a weird thing. Do you remember what I was talking about?
Yeah. But I don't know the term. But yeah,
I can't remember the
all
term.
these kids in Dubai, you know,
There was a term
they
for
are
it.
like, their name is Jignesh or Kamlesh or Karan or all these like called Chomu names, but then they act like I don't know who they are. They're from Fast and Furious. Like they literally like they're in grade 7. They know their friend for a year and they're like, bro, you're my family, bro. Family comes first. Like they're in Fast and Furious.
Some kids who've grown up here, the audacity that they have is just.
It's too much.
I mean, it's funny that we're sitting and judging him, but still.
No, but we're not a menace to society.
It's true.
Just our families.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue with
Okay. Next.
please. Yeah.
So those were the boy icks.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was pretty fun.
Okay. So we have one relationship ick.
Okay.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
When boyfriends and girlfriends talk to each other in a baby voice. Now.
Look,
Okay.
I'm gonna talk how I talk. Okay? I don't care. If she doesn't care, I don't care what you say. If she's with a baby, she's with a baby. That's it. That's the end of the conversation. And I quite frankly don't care what you think. If we are icking you out so much, then I'd rather you don't spend time with us, because then I'll get more alone time with my partner. So
Yeah. I was actually going to say I put this on here to say that it's not an ick. I
Yeah,
didn't put this
it's-
on here to say it is an ick.
And if I'm with a girl and I'm like slowly hinting the baby voice and she gets like, don't talk to me like that, I'm a grown woman, I'm gonna be like, bro, shut up. Keep quiet. No, you're not. You're a child and I'm gonna take care of you.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah. And you're gonna sit on my lap, I'm gonna feed you food, I'm gonna brush your hair, I'm gonna watch your favorite movie and be quiet. There's no other option. You have to be loved. There's no other option. You have to take this love I'm giving you. Yeah.
It's not an ick.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think it's
Anyone
an ick.
who finds that an ick, that person's an ick.
I think that person.
Okay, like I
Sorry
get.
to
Okay, see,
say.
if it's in front of group of people,
Yeah.
and it's how you're talking normally to each other. Okay,
Yeah.
maybe it can be annoying,
Yeah.
but if like someone's just like a conversation and then someone does something stupid, and it's like, well, then maybe like just like it's like a normal one line and moved on.
Yeah. It's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah. But no, yeah. No, if it's from the point of view where it's like you're in a group of people and
And it's
everybody's
non-stop.
talking normally and y'all are just conversing like that,
Then
that's a bit.
that's more disturbing than ick.
quite,
I would think
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
It's a very Anushka thing.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay. Continue.
But I think that people who think this is an ick are just lonely.
Yeah.
Sorry to say.
Lonely with no love from parents.
Okay. Next up,
Yeah.
very controversial statements we're making. We have girl icks.
Hmm.
Now, I don't think I'll have much to say about
Yeah.
girl icks, but ask me if I'm upset more than once. So when girls ask me if I'm upset more than once, it's an ick, according to a guy.
I was actually waiting for you to finish icks like this, and I'd be like, hey, I have some of my own. And this was going to be number 1. It's not even upset, it's like asking anything more than once, because guys are not like girls. Girls have a tendency to say no for wanting something or yes for wanting something, and then changing their mind before the sound travels from her mouth to his ear. Like you could say no, it'll not reach me and you've changed your mind.
Yeah.
So I have to ask, are you sure?
Yeah.
Because then you're like, wait, yeah, no, yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't know yourself anything. Half the times. When I ask you, do you want to eat this? You say no. And I'm like, are you sure? You're like, I don't mind. It's like, but guys are not like that. Like when a guy says no, he means no. Either he means no or he means don't ask me. It's one of the two. And if
Yeah.
he says yes, I mean, that's as clear as it comes.
Yeah.
So the upset thing, especially that one, is very annoying because guys have, okay, every guy does this. We have mental arguments throughout the day. Okay, we will remember some guy or some girl or just some stranger we had an argument with when we were in grade 8 or 9, and we will relive it. And then
Okay.
we'll imagine, shit, I should have said this, and then he wouldn't have had a comeback. If I said this, I know the whole school would have been like, oh my god, Abhishek, what? No. So guys are always in that state. So sometimes they look upset is because they're thinking about what happened 18 years ago. And they're thinking, shit, if I said this statement, I would have won the argument and this person would now be sleeping in peace right now. Because they know Abhishek won. But I didn't say it. So I lost. And now I cannot message him after 18 years and be like, hey, you remember when you said this? Bam! I can't do that anymore.
I mean,
So guys, I have at least 10 to 12 in a day. Especially when I'm
is it
alone.
like a conscious effort you make to remember these arguments, or
No,
it just
you just
comes?
remember. It just randomly something reminds you and you're like, yeah, I should have said that. Yeah, I should have said this. Okay, yeah, I should have said this. I should have said that. And then guys also make up arguments in their head. They make up like I'll make up, oh, I'm driving and suddenly someone will come like this and I'll be like, hey, what are you doing? And then he'll come hit me and I'm gonna hit him and then he's gonna hit someone next to me and I'm gonna be the hero.
So this is the definition of Delulu.
Yeah, pretty much. So one is that. So
Yeah.
if he's looking upset, he's not. He's just being the hero in his own movie. So let him live in
Okay.
peace. Second, guys also have a tendency to not be thinking. But when I say that, they could be just sitting and not be thinking anything, which sounds impossible to a girl.
Does actually.
To just sit with no thoughts going through your mind and be so, like if you're watching a show, just to be watching the show. So that's also an important thing. So if he's saying no and you ask him twice, he's going to be confused because now he's double guessing his own state. Like, what did I do? Did I do something that shows I'm upset? What did I do? Then he's going to think you're upset with him. So you're asking him. So
Yeah.
please, don't ask more than one time. Anything. If he says
Okay.
no, say yes.
I think the solution to that is then just give a detailed answer, maybe.
Why?
We ask.
If you ask, are you upset? And the guy says no. So you just say, oh, cool, you looked upset, but I'm glad you're not.
That's not how girls think.
Exactly. But you're asking him about his feeling. ना हम सूप पी सकते हैं, ना हम चैन से लड़ाई कर सकते हैं अपने दिमाग में किसी और के साथ, करे तो क्या करें? Please continue.
Okay, next one. When girls try too hard for anything but also don't try for anything.
Yeah, both annoying. If you're trying too hard, it's like, why?
Yeah.
Just say what you want, you'll get it.
Yeah.
If you're also just saying what you want, it's like, what, you don't want to try.
Yeah.
It's like thoda.
So we can't win basically. What is the
One
trying?
is not trying at all. One is trying too hard.
So what's the middle? Trying enough?
Yeah, just being normal, like a normal human being.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is. I feel like if this were to happen with like a girlfriend of mine,
Yeah.
like even when girls try too hard with girls,
Yeah.
it's so obvious.
It's like, why you want to be part of this group?
It's no.
Why you
more
want to be
than
friends
that,
with us? Why you always making plans? Haven't you understood that I don't want to hang out with you?
More than that, I think it's just, even if it's just a one-on-one thing, not like necessarily a group thing.
Yeah.
When girls just like, I don't know, like they behave differently in front of you and then they behave differently in front of other
Yeah.
people. I think you can also tell when girls are
sure.
trying too hard with girls. So, cynic for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. When girls play dumb to get a guy to like her.
That could be an ick.
Yeah.
It depends on the context.
Yeah.
Like,
When I used to have a couple of friends, I actually remember doing this because I wanted to get my friends' approval.
but you are dumb.
Okay, no, I'm not dumb.
Okay.
First of all.
Okay.
Secondly,
What team does Kohli play for?
Bangalore.
Not RCB?
Same thing.
Okay.
I used to have this group of friends, and then my sister used to come out with us frequently, and she would see how I would behave at home and then how I'd behave in front of them. Like, I am a proper culprit of this. I have done this and I have realized it.
Yeah, you do that.
I used to do it. The ICKS mostly, like when girls just play dumb to try
Yeah.
and get a guy. That was
Oh, you're
that's
talking
stupid.
to me. Oh, sorry, I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, that all could be
Quite
annoying.
icky, actually.
If it's okay, so let's say they are out playing like bowling or table tennis or pool or something, and then she's like, "Oh, I don't know how to play. Can you teach me?"
Yeah.
Just to make him feel more this and like, "Oh yeah, I'll teach you."
Yeah.
This, like,
That's a different thing. I think that's flirting.
That's okay.
That's just flirting.
But if it's like you reach a restaurant, it's like, oh yeah, I don't know what. That is annoying. When
Yeah.
you're expecting him to just be a bit, that could be annoying. Like you're not dumb. Yeah.
Yeah.
Context, but yeah.
Yeah.
Ick
Yeah.
in most
Definitely.
situations.
Yeah.